Thanks for downloading Lead Team. You probably know that most of the elements of this download can be customized, and we just want to help you understand how to use each piece to its fullest potential. So let's take a look at the different tools you have available in your download. There are a few elements that are not customizable, so we can breeze through those pretty quickly. First, we've got a leader's guide. See that right here. You could read through this as far in advance as possible before you actually begin to use Lead Team with the kids. This has all the info that you need to get started and plenty of tips and tricks. You can see those along the way, like this one here. That will really help you out. Your Lead Team download also comes with a video. You can see that here. That will help your team memorize their theme verse, and you could read more about that verse in the Leader's Guide. The offering envelopes, right here, can be printed on a standard envelope to use during your kids' worship or whenever you take offering. Remember, when printing an envelope from a PDF, you may need to change your printer settings to read the custom size. So I'll choose paper source by PDF page size. And this PDF has no customizable fields, so you're ready to print. The commitment cards, right here, are ready to be printed, cut, and distributed to your kids during your training time, so they can write their name, what their assignment is for the month, and when their assignment begins and ends. The PowerPoint slides are available in standard and widescreen format. Simply open it up, change the text, as well as these other fields, and you're ready to insert it as an announcement slide in kids' worship, family worship, or on scrolling announcement screens. A high-resolution Lead Team logo in a PNG format is here for you to include in your social media posts, or make some larger signage, or whatever else you might need. The You Was Missed cards, right here, are ready to be printed and cut, and then your lead teamers can write notes for you to send to other kids who were absent that week. Everything else included in the downloads are PDFs with customizable fields. To interact with them, you'll want to make sure that you have Adobe Acrobat Reader. This is a free program. If you don't already have it, go to this link found on page 6 of the Leader's Guide to download it and install it on your Mac or PC. The Lead Team application can be completely customized. We've done the work for you, so it's set up and ready to go. If there are any fields you don't want included, you simply highlight and delete. Or if you want to make changes, that's easy too. Let's say you don't really need to know their birthday, but you would like to know their pet's name. Voila! The reference letter has a customizable field near the top. Change the necessary info. Customize whatever you need to change. And there's even room to add your own extra explanation as needed. The orientation letter is completely customizable as well. It's set up and ready for you to simply add your information at the bottom, or if you need to customize other parts, you can certainly do that as well. The parent-guardian commitment letter is a very important piece. This makes parents stop and understand what they're committing to before they sign. Remember, your lead team is indeed a commitment, so you need that buy-in from your parents. There's a space to add anything extra that you might need to add in. Or you can change wording, take away info, etc. Or you can simply leave it as is and you're ready to go. The training dates are something you'll want to have locked down early so people can have this document up on their fridge and these dates in their calendars. There's enough space here for you to schedule up to 10 trainings in a year. First, customize the field near the top with your times and location. Then, on each line, you can either click on the field and type in a date, or click the drop-down arrow and populate the field by choosing a date from the calendar. When you fill in one side, the other side will automatically fill in, so these can be printed and cut right down the middle. The ministry responsibilities list includes all of the different areas in which your team can serve as leaders. Simply click this drop-down arrow and choose a role. When you do, this field will populate below showing descriptors for that role. Each can be customized as needed. There is also a custom responsibility option if you just need to choose a role that fits your own context. Descriptors can be added to those as well. You can use as many of these as you might need, or just stick to the ones provided. This is 2 pages long, so you can roll out all of your available responsibilities. The responsibility assignments, or ministry assignments, is a tool you'll use during your trainings to assign lead teamers to their monthly roles. Note the 2 drop-downs. The first lets you choose a responsibility, similar to the responsibilities list. The second lets you choose how many students you might like to take on this assignment. For example, you might need 2 ushers, but you may only want 1 tech assistant, but you may want to assign 4 greeters. A title can also be customized if you choose ministry responsibilities that weren't on the original list. There's also 1 space at the very bottom that has room for 8 lines. This is in case you have a position that you would like to assign to multiple lead teamers, like perhaps the worship team. Choose the assignments and lines needed, then print this document for your training so you can write lead teamers' names as they sign up. The different elements of a lead team training are laid out starting on page 11 of your Leader's Guide. Use this training agenda tool to help you plan your monthly trainings. Simply choose the different training elements in the order you want to include them in your time with your lead teamers. And as always, there's a custom option if needed. Your lead team download includes several different promotional materials. We've already covered the PowerPoint slides, but also included are some simple signs and postcards for making announcements, sending out reminders, or however you might want to use them. The signs include a vertical and horizontal option. And the postcards are 4 to a page. And when you type your message, it automatically populates all 4, so they're ready to be printed and cut. Name tags are a great way to help set your lead teamers apart, make them feel official, and give them a sense of responsibility. We've created a portrait and a landscape option for your name tags. Just type in the names, and you're ready to print and cut, or print onto the appropriate template. And don't worry about long names. The text will shrink to fit any number of characters. The count sheet is a handy-dandy little chart that can help a lead teamer with an assignment that involves counting people. Perhaps it's your kids' church assistant handling this. Simply fill in the dates by typing them in or by using the drop-down calendar. Now you know how to use all the tools available to you in the Lead Team download. Get ready to get your team ministering, leading, modeling, and serving.